Unfiltered, unapologetic, and always Maya. Clock it. Third video. Can we get a round of applause for consistency and becoming your favorite YouTuber? Hey. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Maya Unfiltered. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because we keep it real, raw, and unapologetic over here. And if you've been rocking with me, you already know the vibes. Clock it. Today we're going to be talking about things that I've learned in my 20s now that I'm on the later side of the 20s, entering the 30s. Life be lifing, and we all just trying to figure it out as we go. You cannot fix, help, or save everybody. One hit me hard. I used to be there for everybody. I'm such a people person, and I just want to just help everybody until I got to a point that I realized I'm steady pouring into people cup, nobody pouring back into mine. So by the time I go to drink, I got nothing left. I done gave so much to everybody else that I have nothing left, nothing for myself. And honestly, it will drain you so quick and you won't have time left for yourself. And the truth of the matter is, some people truly do not want to be helped. You could take the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it. And that's that Southern talk, okay? Some people love their trauma and their chaos. And honestly, you could do everything in the book and they still won't be able to change because they don't want to change. And it is what it is. I've learned that you can support people from a distance. You can pray for them, you can support them, but you can't lose yourself trying to save them. Protect your energy because at the end of the day, you got to choose you. I used to think that God always put me with men who had like mommy or daddy issues or just like a lot of past trauma, you know, coming up with a two-parent household, parents still together, all that type of stuff. I used to always think like I can save these men, I can help these men. And the truth of the matter is that I thought it was God, but it was just me reflecting because I was just such a people person. So if you're the girl, you always feel like you with some man that needs some type of help, girl, let that man go and go on about your business because listen, you can't help nobody that don't want to be helped, and you can't help nobody that don't know they have a problem. Now I'm preaching, clock it. And now I'm spilling my own tea, clock it. You know we keep it real over here, okay? Because I'm gonna tell it like it is, and that's just what I've experienced just in my past of reflecting of the men that I've dated. Like, why am I always Mr. Fix-A-Man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't doing that no more, okay? Number 2, take risks even when you're scared. Faith over fear. Faith over fear. Your 20s are literally the time to just say, YOLO, F it, we ball type. You know what I'm saying? 20s go by so fast. I remember growing up and my mama said like, you're literally gonna blink and be 30. And I'm blinking and 30 literally knocking at my door right now. And I just couldn't believe, for one, how fast college went by. Like, I felt like I literally blinked and college was gone. And so now, about to be 27, I realized like it's a lot of stuff that I just was like scared to do. And it's like, why was I scared? Like, 20s is the best time of your life. Everything that you want to make happen, make it happen. You want to start that business, move to a new city, open a new business, do it. If you were looking for a sign, if you're like me and like, oh, I need a sign, this is your sign right here, right now. I really learned just like waiting for the perfect moment will literally have you stuck. It will have you in the same position that you was in 3 years ago. I learned that if God put something on your heart, he didn't do it by accident. There is a reason. You can't pray for something and then let fear stop you from achieving what you prayed for. Faith means moving even when you're scared, even when you don't even see the full picture yet. God has already worked it out. He already written it down for you. He's literally waiting on you to go and do it. Simple as pie. Fear might be loud, but your faith is louder. Your faith has to be louder than your fear, or you won't ever accomplish those things that you're scared of. Now it's getting serious. Clock it. Number 3, life goes on whether you're ready or not. I feel like I gotta repeat this one because this is big, especially I think for our generation or just everybody, period. Life goes on whether you're ready or not. What King George said, this train gonna keep on rolling. This thing called life gonna keep on going. Yeah. Life gonna keep going no matter if it's a heartbreak, a death, a hard situation in your life. Life don't stop for nobody. The world keeps spinning and you have to decide if you're gonna let life pass you by or not. Period. Loss and grief is probably the hardest thing that we really have to deal with in life. And it can really make you feel like the world is ending, like your whole world just completely shattered. But eventually you realize that the world outside doesn't stop. Bills still need to be paid. People have to go to work. You have to take care of your responsibilities if you have kids or anything like that. And the world doesn't stop and wait for you to heal. It's unfair, but life is unfair and it is what it is. My dad has told me that all my life growing up. Every time oh daddy, that's not fair, that's not fair. Life ain't fair. It is what it is. Breakups and heartbreak. Been through a fair share of mine. You think the damn world ended, baby. The world finna crash, blow up. Jesus coming back, all of it. But if that don't show you anything, it's like you really thought a year or two ago, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to love anybody else, blah, blah, blah. And it's like a year later, do I even remember the dude? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's so hard when you're in the moment of a breakup and a heartbreak that you just, I can't never love again and just feel like the world is ending. But baby, I promise you it's not. I promise you it's a million fish in the sea, okay? A million, maybe a billion. The last one on this one is setbacks in life. Whether it's losing a job, feeling stuck, going for something that you didn't get, it don't wait for you. Pick your head up and keep on moving. Keep on rolling. This clock that we own, everybody got a clock that we just don't see. And that clock gonna stop ticking, gonna stop spinning. And so you can wait to heal. You can wait for somebody to come pick you up off the floor, or you can pick yourself up off the floor and keep it moving. Lesson number 4, you won't be for everyone, and that's okay. As someone with a very big personality, very outgoing, very outspoken, very much will say what's on my mind, I've encountered some people who just not okay, or I should say intimidated by that. And it is what it is. Clock it, okay? The moment that you stop seeking validation from your parents, from your siblings, from your friends, your coaches, your teammates, coworkers, wherever it may be, that's when you win. That's when you choose to say, this is my life and I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't care what nobody else gotta say. This is my life. I'm gonna be the only one in that casket when it's time to go. This one was real simple to the point. Be bold, be you, and let the people who really truly like who you are come around you. And we're not worried about no lost friends. We ain't never worried about that. Number 5, this is one of my favorites to this day. Living in answered prayers. Oh my God, my generation, we are so gun-ho on getting to the next thing, getting to the more paper, doing this, doing that. And we do not realize that we are living in a prayer that we prayed for 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. My biggest thing now is to stop and soak it in, to stop and say, thank you, God, for what you have done. I know it's more, but I just want to thank you for the now that I'm living in. We get so caught up, and I know it's social media. I know it's you seeing Bonnie doing this. Like, oh my God, we are living in what we prayed for. What they say, stop and smell the flowers. See how the flowers are smelling. I've literally learned that gratitude shifts everything. You can still have big goals. You can still chase after everything you want. But don't forget to appreciate where you are now. Don't forget the moments that you prayed, cried to be where you are. Don't forget, because a past version of you, yourself 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, your younger self, if you get to watch a movie back, will be so effing proud of you. Okay? Clock it. Ooh, this one right here. Y'all know when y'all be in church and the pastor get to preaching and you feel like he talking directly to you. I'm over here like, ooh, I'm over here. This about me. He looking at me when he say this one. So number 6, I think I'm on number 6. Not everything or everyone needs a reaction from you. Come on, preacher. Listen, coming from a former hothead, I mean hot, red hot, spicy, caliente, I used to want to react to everything like 0 to 100 in a split second. Like, what's up? Listen, I've learned to protect my energy and my assets and everything that I've worked for. I cannot let nobody who has less than me knock me off my throne. When you realize you got so much to lose and you really understand how quick life can change in a matter of seconds, you think, I got way too much to lose to be arguing with somebody who has nothing to lose, to be turning up with somebody who has nothing to lose. You are not even on my level. I don't even understand why I'm having a discussion with you. Some people literally thrive off trying to get a reaction off you because they know the repercussions that are going to have to come behind that. They know, okay, she got this, this, and that. The minute I turn her up, she losing this, that, and that. So we got to learn how to keep our cool, man. And this is coming from somebody, like, you can call my daddy right now. It's so many times my daddy had to come, Maya, calm down, Maya, calm. Daddy, they got me effed up. Period. They got me effed up. But, like, I'm literally so proud of myself, the woman that I am today, because I'm so... Now, don't get me wrong, I got my times where them emotions, you know, kind of take over. But for the most part, I'm very kind of level-headed now. I understand what I have on the table. I understand I have way too much to lose that I work hard for, that my parents have put me in a position to be at, that I can't lose on a split in a second. I just can't, and I won't let that happen. Honestly, you have so much power in walking away from a situation. You know, and I know y'all gonna be like, girl, you just talking. But when I tell you, it feels so good to just, like, you laughing, like, this is the least of my worries. I'm gonna let you have it. You got this one. I'm gonna let you have this one. We good. Number 7. Number 6 had me. I had to take a deep breath and reset. It was bringing up some old, some old memories, child. But okay, lesson number 7. Surround yourself with like-minded people. People who are on the same wavelength as you. I've been around a lot of people, and this is more like specifically like my homeboys and some of the guys I know. They always feel like, this my day one, I gotta still be around him and I can't switch up, we're day one. But it's like, do you see what he doing and do you see what you're doing? And people think that when you separate yourself from people that it's beef or y'all falling out, but it's not. I can't associate myself with the things you do because I'm past that. I can't let you drag me back into that because I'm past that. At this grown age, I've learned that the people around you can really shape who you are. Now, I love hanging around older women. I got my friends, I got my girls, you know, I love that. I love them. But I love to hang around older women who's been there, done that. Girl, let me tell you, I did that, Maya. I did that, don't do that. Or I did that, do that. So I love being around wise people. I don't want to be around no crash outs. I don't want to be around people fighting all day. I don't want to be around people gossiping, talking about this, and that. Let's talk about what we're going on the trip. Let's talk about some investments. Let's talk about some good, godly, happy stuff. That's so high school. That's so middle school. Be around people who are on your wavelength, because little do you know that these people are dragging you down. Because you don't see it, because that's your friend, that's your homeboy, that's your sister, that's my bestie. Look in the mirror, sister or brother. You need a reality check. Y'all think I'm just talking, but let me ask you this. Do you have people around you who don't cheer as loud when you're doing something, but when they get accomplishment, oh, you wah, yay. But when you do something, it's very, oh, okay, that's cool. I did that already. Do you got people around you like that? That's all I'm going to say to it. I'm going to end that off that question. I'm going to let you answer that question. You're going to be like, damn, Maya speaking that ish tonight. That's my last one. I think this is number 8. Delayed does not mean denied. Hold on. Delayed does not mean denied. Did y'all hear me? Okay, y'all heard me. God is preparing you for something bigger and better than what you thought. Or he just saving it for a time when you're better prepared for it. It's been so many times I prayed, God, you know, let this happen, da da da. And it wouldn't happen. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm doing everything right for this to happen. And then 6 months, a year later, it happens. And I understand. I'm like, dang, I wouldn't have been ready for this if this happened 6 months ago. So now I understand that everything happened that I didn't get or didn't happen. It just wasn't time for it. It wasn't time for it. One thing about life, I have realized it will not happen on your time. We think we the author of these books, the books of our life, and we are not. We are simply the main character. We are not the author. Come on, preacher. Woo! We are not the author. Honestly, it used to frustrate me so much because I'm such a woman who loves to be in control. I love to know when this gonna happen, when this gonna happen. We booking a trip, baby. We got itineraries, so I'm very uniform. I love to know when this gonna happen and when this is gonna happen. So to not be able to know that, it frustrated me so much. God timing is perfect, and sometimes the delay is actually protection. Sometimes he's making room for something bigger and better that you could have ever expected. So instead of shit, I can't say stressing, something that's not, oh damn. So instead of stressing over something that hasn't happened yet, I've learned to trust the process. What's meant for you will never miss you. Y'all need to get closer. What's meant for you will never, I mean never ever miss you, okay? There you have my tea. Clock it. Everything that I've learned so far, and I know I have so much more to learn, but these are just the top 8 things that I felt like was most important to speak on today in this video. Let me know in the comments if y'all want a part 2 or if any of these hit home for you. Let me know. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe because we're just getting started. Until next time, stay real, stay raw, stay unapologetic, and always be you. Clock it.